guest created the role of Mrs. Higgins, Henry Higgins' mother, in the original Broadway production of My Fair Lady 25 years ago. She's one of the most celebrated and best loved actresses of stage and film, and we're very honored to have you here today. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome Cathleen Nesbitt. You refused, Miss Nesbitt, to allow this show to go on without you, didn't you?
Really? I refused the part the first time it was offered to me, if that's what you mean.
25 years ago?
25 years.
Why did you refuse it?
Because I thought it wasn't a very good part, and it was a very small part, and I was used to bigger ones. I said to Moss Hart, why do you offer me little parts like this? And thank you very much, and sent the script back to him. And then Cecil Beaton came and said, I'd like you to wear my clothes. I designed them with you in mind, which he very often did. He'd done some lovely clothes for me, and between them they persuaded me.
It was the
and
clothes.
Then when I heard it was going to be Rex Harrison, as he's my favorite English actor, I think one learns more sitting on the stage with him than one watching anybody else.
Have you ever counted, Miss Nesbitt, the number of performances you've played?
Oh, I don't know. You see, I've been 70 years on the stage, and I've done
70?
70, yes.
Is it possible?
Funnily enough, my first lines spoken on the stage were in America. And I think probably the last lines, I shall never be employed again, will also be spoken in America. Very funny.
Do you remember the first play and the lines?
Yes, it was an Irish play. I came over with the Irish players.
Well, they're all here today. The Fighting Irish.
Playboy of the Western world.
It was Playboy of the Western world?
It was, yes. But I was just a little colleen. I wasn't playing the leading part in that one.
Darling, may I ask how old you are, Miss Nesbitt?
92.
It's a wonderful age.
Except that one loses one's memory, and that's very tiresome. But apart from that...
But not on the stage.
Not on the stage. Oh, sometimes on the stage, too. A sudden blank comes over my mind.
But you can always tap dance, can't you?
Sure.
After 70 years on a stage, is it possible to learn anything new about the stage and performing?
Yes, I think it is.
Is it?
It's a curious thing. Sometimes, for instance, the other day I read an article about them saying that sometimes the very finest actresses didn't have star quality. And very often actresses who went very good did have star quality. And it's a curious, indefinable thing that an audience feels. And then I began now thinking about people who had it, who were both good actresses and had star quality. So just a slight, tiny new thing about the stage.
Right.
I never thought of.
It would have been very easy for you to sit back in the lap of luxury and enjoy the rest of your life without working. What made you come back to do Mrs. Higgins?
Well, I think I was tired. I'd been not working for about 6 months, and I was getting a little bored with life. And my family said, you're quite crazy, mad to go touring in America. And I said, well, I started my life touring in America, and I don't see why I shouldn't finish it doing the same thing.
Good for you.
And anyway, as I said before, I'm always very tempted if Mr. Harrison's going to be in the cast.
Right.
Because I think one can learn a very great deal from him, just watching him.
You bet. Did they come up with a new wardrobe this time?
Yes, I think so. I can't remember the last one. I told you, memory's
That
gone.
was Cecil Beaton.
Cecil Beaton, and I
Yeah.
think these are his too.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Do you have memorable nights in your life in the theater?
Oh, yes, quite a number, I think.
One in particular?
One in particular, oddly enough, was not in a commercial, well, this wasn't since the commercial theatre, a theatre called the production called the Stage Society in England, and I'd always wanted to play an odd part called the Duchess of Malfi, and Webster's, one of Webster's plays, and we did it then. And there was something very, very exciting about it because the part was so wonderful that you couldn't help galvanizing an audience with it. I mean, anybody who just spoke the lines. And I don't know, I suddenly felt a very fine actress, first and only time. I've never been satisfied with myself before, and I was then.
That was the first time?
Yes.
Did you know Shaw?
Yes.
Did you know him well, Miss Nesbitt?
Yes, quite well, because he directed, I was in my first part in London. I was in The Winter's Tale with Granville Barker, whom I thought was the greatest director I'd ever met. And Shaw was a great friend of his and used to come to the rehearsals. And I remember the first rehearsal, he was a curiously observant man. The first rehearsal he came to, he sat and he gave Granville Barker some notes. And then in the afternoon, I found Granville Barker had put me the other side of the stage. And I just, on idle curiosity, said, why'd you put me here? And he said, Shaw says it's your best profile, which I thought was fantastic. I've forgotten now which profile was first. Memory is gone.
Will you ever retire, Miss Nesbitt?
Not if I'm ever asked to do another job, but I don't think it likely.
Is your home in
I
London now?
probably. I live in London, yes.
Right. Do you still go to productions? Do you go to theatre in London?
Oh, yes, a great deal. When there isn't always all that much that's good in any city, but I always do go. I like watching good acting anyway.
Do you find the audiences much different in America than in the English theatre?
Oddly enough, no, not all that different. I think they vary more from time to time. I mean, some nights you have an audience that's so with everybody, that you know everyone's going to get the laughs they want, and others the audience sit like that.
It's the same.
And rather, but it's the same in London, I suppose.
It is something to do with
Here.
barometric pressure. Barometric pressure is supposed to influence audiences. For instance, when it rains in LA, they're terrible, aren't they?
On Broadway, for a producer, rain is considered great luck on opening night. But in an opening night, I've heard it from several prominent producers, that if it's a nice evening and everyone arrives at the theater very comfortable and they've had no problems at all, that they become a very lethargic audience. If it rains and they've had a terrible time getting a cab and they've had to fight to get through it, then they cheer everything.
No, these are the producers who say that, not the actors. And the producers don't know.
That's right. I've always said that too. We'll be back after this message.